Hi everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm Genevieve Evangelista and here with me is my husband Dante.
Yes, hi. Just wishing you everyone a good day.
Okay. So Dante has been a great part of my cancer journey, and so I invited him today to share with you um, as a caregiver what you can give to your partner, because I believe that I would it would be very difficult for me to go through this without a husband who is so supportive and who's always been there so patiently, taking care of me. So today I want him to give you some tips, especially if you are a caregiver of your loved one going through the cancer treatments, because it can really be very difficult, also for the caregiver or your anybody in your household, seeing you go through the difficult treatments of against cancer. So maybe you can share with them from the time we found out that
Mhm.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Well, it has been 10 months since Genevieve was diagnosed with breast cancer. It still feels so surreal. I remember the first time we were at the hospital and the doctor called us, talked to me, and I went to the doctor's clinic room and Genevieve was crying. And the first thing that came into my mind is we are in this together. And I'd like to tell those who are taking care of their loved ones of cancer, especially the husbands, that this journey is not Genevieve's alone. It's not your wives or your loved ones alone, but it's a journey together. And from the very start, it's it may sound so simple. It's not as easy as it may seem, but you have to be very patient with your partner. You have to be very understanding, and of course that love and support is always there. um, at first it's more of understanding the situation, you know, and
And I remember you being calm,
mhm,
because we were both surprised, uh, although we already have an abnormal ultrasound, I mean an abnormal mammogram, but not until we really saw it in the biopsy that everything was confirmed. So he remained very calm, and to me that was a source of strength, because being the one who got diagnosed with it, of course, when I eventually accepted it, it was really heartbreaking. But then, when I saw my partner being calm and telling me that he's there for me, somehow it lifted the heavy heart I was feeling. So until we were introduced together with my healthcare team, which included the oncologist, the surgeon, the breast surgeon, because the tumor had to be taken out right away at the time, and of course the including this plastic surgeon. So he was, in the beginning, when the doctors were telling us everything, and then they would ask us, do you have any question, we were literally, we can't ask something about we don't know about. We can only remember, friends or family who had cancer before but never thought that would be in the same predicament. So every time the doctor in the beginning would ask us, do you have any question, we would just say nothing, and we would just keep the, you know be strong for each other. So
yeah, I guess we were there for each other. Just go with the flow, as the saying goes. Again, I'd like to repeat the four um, things that is very important in a situation like this. It is love, support, understanding, and patience. A lot of patience, because only Genevieve really knows what she's going through. Um, And so you have to be very patient and understanding. And believe me not, all the more that my love for my wife has grown so much in these last 10 months, ever since she was diagnosed. I've never felt so in love. Uh, it's really something, if there is something special that happened in this journey, it's that my love for my wife has become so much stronger than before. And
Yeah. So even though we are just, newly married, we got married in March of 2021. It's as if our relationship has been accelerated to somehow 10 years or 20 years being together, because we really have to have patience for each other. Of course, I don't really expect him also to be the perfect husband. There would be some moments that, of course, he would have some lapses, but I would count all the things that he does for me, uh, especially the food that he would prepare for me. I'm just so blessed that my husband is fond of cooking, because anything that I would request from him, he would do it. He would do it for me, because since I'm a Filipino, I would somehow crave for Filipino food, and it's not so easy to really buy from restaurants here where we're living. Of course, we would have a different preference for the type of cooking. So my favorite really is the sinigang. He would always cook that for me during the difficult times. It gives me comfort. So I'm just so blessed. So
well,
thank you.
thank you too to my number one fan. Yes, it's part of the journey. As I said, we're into this together, and for all those who are experiencing the same, please take note also that in any relationship, there's always three: you, me, and God. Never forget to pray. This is all God's plan, and we can do this together always.
Yes, amen. So thank you for being here. I hope you find this valuable in your journey, and we'll see you again in our next video.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
guys.
bye.